During the next 20 minutes, we'd like to introduce you to our internationally accepted Southern fried chicken concept. The concept created in the beginning for food retailers to gain an image without obligation to royalties. Here is the new multi-product fryer, a 10-program fryer to make professional operators, using separate timers for chicken, potatoes, mushrooms, cauliflower, onion rings, once set, never forgotten. This latest unique development has made all other pressure fryers seem obsolete. Time 9 minutes for 25 pieces of southern fried chicken. Model 1600. Switch on the broaster, which shows chicken low temperature. As seen here, the first push control on-off switch, which closes the pressure release valve to start your cooking pressure. Second, middle control, is menu selection to go through all 10 menus. To get into each program, press down right control for 10 to 12 seconds, which will then enable you to change the first control. Timing. Now press the arrow down to reduce time by keeping your finger on the control. The time will move very quickly. Touch only will reduce gradually. Arrow up for increased time. Push program for storage timing. Go through same procedure to change. It is most important to leave on 0 if using one-stage cooking only. Auto-comp means automatic compensator, on or off. This control is optional. However, when used, the computer temperature probe calculates from the steam temperature whether the product is cooked and estimates if it needs up to 1 minute more or less. It will automatically adjust the time. Why? Well, this is to make sure over-chilled pieces of chicken, or smaller, or larger than normal, are cooked to perfection. To adjust fat fryer temperature, you hold arrows in for 5 seconds, which will enable you to recalculate. Cycle to filter. We would normally set this to filter every 10 cookings, which the computer will remind you of after 10 cooks. It doesn't stop cooking, but will remind you again after the next 10 cooks. To change beeper tone, hold in the program 10 seconds, which enables you to change sound. Low temperature. Hold the same program button for 10 seconds to change to whatever temperature you may require. Push Start-Stop switch to switch on or off. By switching this on, this will extend the oil life while the machine is not in use. You are now ready to cook. Once your programming is complete, you will never have to reset it ever again, even if the machine is switched off at the power supply. We are now ready to start our chicken preparation. Chickite, a must for chicken taste. 3 ounces to 1 gallon of water, or 85 grams to 6 litres. Submerge cut chicken in this solution for 6 hours. Preferably overnight. Chickite salt-based brine does 2 things. It adds weight, giving a more moist cooked product, and secondly, enhances the taste of the chicken meat deep down to the bone. Very importantly, chickite should only be used once and then thrown away after chicken has been marinated. Remember, our taste is unique. The better it is, the more people will enjoy it. For this training film, we have marinated the chicken whole and now carefully show you the technique for cutting the chicken into 9 pieces. Firstly, cut in half. Take off the excess fat. Trim the legs. Cut into quarters. And cut the thigh and drumstick. Now the 9th. Cut exactly the middle of the breast. Cut off the neck skin, and now cut into quarters. Cut off the wing, taking part of the breast with it, to give a near as possible similar-sized pieces of meat. Now you will see the 9 pieces fairly equally divided, giving maximum profit from a chicken costing £1.50. Each portion 17 pence. When 2 pieces sell with French fries in the United Kingdom for up to £1.75, the profit is at least £5.60 a chicken. When cut, your chicken should be marinated in chickite overnight, preferably in the refrigerator. Now prepare your potato wedges with the crinkle cutter. Buttmil dip is specially produced for breading adhesion to your chicken portions. Simply mix to the instructions by volume. One cup of buttmil to 2½ cups of water. Mix thoroughly with a whisk. This product should be used in total, never added to or reused overnight. Lemon pepper, the unique flavour of southern fried chicken. That extra bite and taste that our competitors have ignored. This should be added to southern fried chicken breading by weight. The most acceptable portions are 12 parts breading, say a kilo, to 1 part lemon pepper, 84 grams, or mix portions that are acceptable to your taste. Mix the two products together with your hands, making sure they're well distributed. The use of our Visubreader is designed to save space and create cleanliness in your business. In total, you have a shelf for the cut chicken container and centre mixing bowl. To the left, buttmil, and the centre for breading and lemon pepper mix, with again a right-hand shelf for coated chicken pieces. By using the left hand for the buttmil dip and the right hand for the breading, your hands will not glue up with breading. Place the chicken flat onto the pan and wire. Do not lay the chicken on top of one another, as it will stick together during storage. This is important. Before cooking, allow to stand for a minimum of 20 minutes. During the summer, keep prepared chicken pieces in a pan in the refrigerator. If the product is left over at the end of the day, wash off the coating and rebread the next day. This is the ideal location for the broaster. To the right of a 6-pan trolley with gastronome pans and wire inserts containing the prepared chicken portions ready for cooking. To keep the breading free of dough balls, simply remove the cover in the bottom of the mixing bowl. Scrape the breading through the hole and pull the top handle backwards and forwards. One can sieve the breading back to its original smooth texture. When chicken is breaded from a lumpy mixture, the portions have hard, crispy lumps all over them, which customers don't like. So sieve your breading after each preparation. Sieving by rotary brush action makes the task very easy, as the action divides the dough balls from the fine breading mix. Now we start cooking. The trays of already coated chicken portions have been standing in the trolley for at least 20 minutes. Remove some and put on top of the trolley. Standing over the machine, place the pieces of chicken into oil from only a few inches. Don't drop from the top of the fryer. Place one piece at 12 o'clock, then clockwise at 3, then 6, then 9 o'clock, and at the centre. Allow each piece to seal against oil, which saves pieces sticking together. Once you have loaded the basket, insert the lifting handle and gently shake the contents, so that they do not stick together during cooking. Take out the basket handle and pull the large handle towards you until it stops. Push lever to close and push the start button. The time will now count down to 0, so you are aware when the product is ready for your queue of customers. Now note, your pressure fryer will be working at 12 pounds per square inch, the preferred cooking combination for retaining taste and moisture in your chicken. When the alarm sounds, push the stop-start control. And then simply switch the open-close control over to the left slowly to release the 12 pounds pressure. Do not jerk open, as the pressure will cause the oil to be sucked out with pressure release. Have your clean pan from the visu holder ready for unloading the basket of chicken. Now insert the basket lift handle into the basket. Lift out the basket, resting on the knob at the rear of the fryer tank above the oil. Rest for 10 seconds to drain excess oil. Hold down the safety button on the handle. Push handle down to give equal balance on the fryer basket before emptying the basket of chicken into the pan. To store chicken in the holder, lay out the chicken evenly onto the tray. Then store either on the visu warmer or insert into the visu holder. Again, a maximum time of 45 to 60 minutes. Having placed one tray under the visu warmer, simply box up your portion. One large piece, either thigh or breast, with either wing, drumstick or 9th cut, making the ideal portion. Your customer will appreciate being presented with their meal in a colourful carton, perfectly packed for their ease in eating, and also their own serviette and finger wipe to clean up afterwards. Filtering with Broclean is another major important procedure in our unique concept. Oil costs money and needs to be kept clean of excess blood and water, herbs, spices, salt and breading. Cleaning will treble the normal life of the cooking oil and also give much cleaner cooking results with your southern fried chicken. Wash out the filter pan daily. Insert correct size of filter paper and make sure the expanded wire is placed below the paper. Once in place, carefully cover ends of the filter paper with the oblong frame. Now sprinkle over the filter paper approximately 1 cup of Broclean. You should filter after every 10 cooks and dispose of waste on the paper at the end of each day, or more often if the machine is being used non-stop. Push the filter pan under the fryer. Connect the pipe on the left to insert pipe under the bottom of the fryer. Push together until it stops. Now release the drain valve red handle to upright position. If the oil does not drain out, take the cleaning rod stick to the bottom centre fryer and push clear the excess debris in the base until clear. Allow oil to drain completely. Now use the cleaning brush to wash out the interior of the fryer tank. Brush off all debris. Pump back in the oil by switching on the filter switch, located on the front control panel. Part fill the fryer to enable washing out again with cleaning brush. Then drain until clean. Close the drain release valve handle to left. Switch on the pump. Refill the tank, making sure the oil level is up to the mark on the rear upright to angle. And check that the oil level is always above the element. Now, upon removing the filter pan, you will note the layer of debris and large parts of burnt breading that would break down the quality of your cooking oil. Many thanks for your valued time, and we hope you enjoy our product, as 2.5 million pieces are now sold monthly.